my P4 learners. I'm back, your friend Viola, Nakanjako for P4 English. Remember last time when I left, I told you we have at least tried to complete the grammar first term. So here I come, still with English, but we are starting with second term now. And remember when we left, we had talked about very many things. So I hope you remember, and I hope you're going to be attentive to this work that we are going to start with this time. And as I told you, this is primary for English, second term. So in second term, we are not doing something new. We are continuing from where we stopped. The syllabus just continues. It does not stop that now we are going to look at something very new. We just continue with what we had looked at. So today I come with what we call question tags. It is question tags. Someone will ask me, what is a question tag? I'm going to say a question tag is a mini question after a statement, full stop. It is a mini question after a statement, that after putting a statement, we put what we call a mini question or a short question. What is the use of a question tag? We say it is mainly used to confirm what we already know. Now, a question tag does not need your explanation. We don't need you to explain for us very many things because we already know. Now what we want here, we want to confirm that is what we know right or wrong. That means it is a yes or no question. We don't need your explanation. What we need, when I ask and then I put a question tag at the end, I'll do, what do I want? Confirmation, not an answer. I want a confirmation. How do you confirm? You confirm by either saying yes or no, because I already have an idea about what I want to know. So we say question tags are formed from helping verbs and pronouns. Remember we said questions that begin with helping verbs are what we call yes or no questions. Their answers are always supposed to start with either a yes or a no. So here we are saying question tags are formed from helping verbs and pronouns. That means we begin with a helping verb and then a pronoun. What you should know, those questions that begin with helping verbs are yes and no answers. So we have examples of question tags. When I read here, I can say, haven't we, don't they, is she, has she, does it. That means you can see how to form. This is a helping verb and this is a pronoun. This is a helping verb and this is a pronoun. This is a helping verb and this is a pronoun. Helping verb and a pronoun, helping verb and a pronoun. We have very many because these question tags are always done in all the tenses, in all the blocks of the tenses. So we have very many depending on the tense. And what you should know is that a question tag, since we say it is a question, what makes a question is a question mark. That means a question tag must end with a question mark. A question tag must end with a question mark. Why? Because it is also a question. Good. So we have rules. Rules in question tags are not very many. There are two. The first one says affirmative or positive statements carry a negative question tag. The first rule says a positive statement carries a negative tag. For example, when I say, I eat food. I eat food. It is a positive statement. It will have to carry a negative tag. I will say, I eat food, don't I? I eat food, don't I? Are you getting it? Now, don't is now in the negative form. She plays football. She plays football. She plays football is a positive statement. It will carry a tag, and that tag will be, she plays football, doesn't she? She plays football, doesn't she? We end with a question mark. That's what we say, that a positive statement carries a negative question tag. And rule number 2 will say, negative statements carry positive question tags. The opposite is true. We say negative statements carry positive question tags. Remember, for example, when you come here, this is a negative tag because of the word not. This is a negative tag because of the word not. This is a positive tag. Now, when you are placing this tag here, it will go on a statement where we have a negative. When you are using this tag here, it will go on a statement where we have a negative. For example, I will say, she doesn't like Porsche. She doesn't like Porsche. Doesn't is a negative statement. She doesn't like Porsche. I'll bring my tag and say, does she? She doesn't like Porsche. Does she? That is now a negative, a positive tag on a negative statement. Good. Now, after knowing how we form the tags and after knowing the rules, we say the rules are 2. You should know that the rules are only 2. Now, we come and say question tags in the simple present tense. Remember, we said we're going to be looking at tags in each tense. Now we are starting with the simple present tense. And what are the helping verbs? Whenever you look at the tense, what we should first know is the helping verbs that are used. So we say helping verbs in the simple present tense are do and does. I hope you remember that. Do for I, pronouns and pronouns. Then does for third person, she, he, it, and singular nouns. So those are the helping verbs. That means we are going to be using do and does to form tags. That means we are going to use do plus a pronoun. We use does plus a pronoun. Doesn't matter. What you should take note of are the rules. So, I have some of my examples. The first one is saying, John plays football. John plays football. John is a he, is a boy. Which pronoun we use for boys is he. And John is a singular pronoun, a third person. That means we are going to use the pronoun to replace John, which is he. And then our main verb is in the simple present tense. Plays. Then football. This one here. We are looking at this and then the tense. We look at the pronoun and then the tense. And what you should take note of is the comma. When we are supplying a tag, we separate the speech tag from the question tag with a comma. This statement here is called a speech tag. This one, John plays football. It is a speech tag. Then question tag is doesn't. Doesn't is a question tag. So we separate the speech tag from the question tag using a comma and then a question mark at the end. So we say John plays football. John plays football, doesn't he? And then we come here, we say he eats mangoes. Remember, these are positive statements. He eats mangoes. We shall say he eats mangoes, doesn't he? Then you come and say they don't come daily. They don't come daily. They don't come, do not, they do not come. Now not, because we said the negative statement is formed by using the word not. So here we are saying they do not come daily. The tag now will be in positive and we shall say they don't come daily. Do they? And then here we say I sleep. I sweep. Whoa, this is sweep. I sweep the compound. I sweep the compound. Don't I? Don't I? Yes, what do we expect? A yes or no? And then here we shall say, she does not see well. She does not, that means maybe her eyes has some problem. Now we want to confirm, are the eyes really having a problem? And we shall ask, she doesn't see well. Does she? Now someone who knows her better will have to tell us yes or no. So these are our examples. You remember, this is a positive statement carrying a negative tag. A negative statement carrying a positive tag. So after that, after telling you the rules and what, we come to our activity. What you should note in the activity is 1. Is this a tag? The baby. What does the pronoun, which pronoun do we use for baby? For baby we use it. We shall say, the baby cries daily. Here we shall now know, cries, then we shall say, does it? And so many others. What we should take note of is the sentence. Is the sentence negative or positive? So when I come, what will I expect? I would expect to find someone when you have answered all these tags. It is very easy. Just look at the statement. If it is a positive, you put a tag in a negative. If it is a negative, you put a tag in positive. You end with a question mark. Thank you very much and stay safe.